Should we get my first guest out, ladies and gentlemen? One only. He is a true rock and roll star, but before he joins me out there, here's a reminder of why he's been voted so many times the greatest frontman of all time. Look at this. Good, and now, hold on to your hats, here he comes. It's Liam Gallagher. Good to have you here, Liam. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, man.
Oh, there you go. Some
Hello.
Crying from the crowd. So, first of all, I mean, do you get that everywhere you go, Liam? People
Oh, yeah, totally.
Liam.
I brought him in, man.
And is that because...
It's better than no, right, innit? You know what I mean? So it could be worse, so... I'm just saying.
Now, this is exciting. I mean, this is amazing. I find this remarkable because it's your birthday. Can we say what birthday it is, Liam?
47, man.
47 years old. You look incredible for 47. There's no way.
All right.
A big day, you're making a big fuss of it, you're being looked after?
I've got a gig in Manchester, so I'm grafting, so I'll have a few beers, I'll raise a few glasses to myself later on and that, but I'm not going to go in too heavy in that.
But that will be, I would have thought, to be playing in Manchester, I imagine you get an amazing reaction.
It is, I find, yeah, I think they're the hardest gigs, though, Manchester. Playing your hometown's the hardest thing, I think.
Why is that?
Because it's full of your mates and you can't act up, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So down here you can get away with shit and that, you know what I mean?
So when you say act up, you mean like be the rock star character?
Well, yeah, because you're playing to a lot, you know, a lot of your friends are there and they're sort of just going, what's all that about? You know what I mean? Whereas down here or where else you can sort of act a bit of a dickhead and that and everyone seems to like it.
Congratulations on a more serious thing. Congratulations on your engagement.
Yeah.
You just got engaged.
Yeah.
To Debbie.
Yeah.
And so did you proposed properly? You did the proper proposal?
Yeah, I did it properly, man. I went down on 2 knees and begged her. But no, we did it in the Amalfi Coast. We was on holiday and that with my mum, and I just thought we've been sort of talking about it for a bit, but then we sort of been batting it off and all that stuff, and then I just thought, you know, we both thought let's just do it. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it, man.
And so your mum was there.
She wasn't there when I got down on my hands and knees and begged and that. But she was on holiday with us, yeah.
Had you told your mum? You said, I'm gonna do this?
Yeah, I sort of let her know. I said, look, I'm gonna, like, start begging.
And she said, that's a good idea?
No, she says, yeah, she's a good girl, don't be dicking it, don't be fucking about. You know, don't be fucking about, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I bet she didn't say exactly those words.
No, she did. She did. And she had me in the headlock as well. So, yeah, I'm buzzing for it, can't wait. It's going to be next year. You're all invited.
Wow. And where are you going to get married? Do you know, is it going to be a big ceremony? Do you have it planned?
Yeah, because, like, I've never had a big one before, like a big ceremony before you start. So, yeah, going to be, like, abroad somewhere, hopefully. It's going to be hot. And I think we're up to about 150 people now.
Wow. Well, I don't know whether you wanted to do this or whether your mum insisted you do this, but I believe that you are going to invite...
Yeah, I'm going to invite him. Why not? He's my brother, man, and we'll see. You know, all he can do is turn it down, can't he?
Yeah. Well, I hope he doesn't. Well, obviously...
We'll see, won't we? But I'm sure he... I can't see him coming.
But that's kind of... I mean, that is sad, and that's a shame for him as well.
Yeah, because my other brother's going to be a best man. So, listen, he ain't going to come, right? But, listen, we can dream, can't we?
Well, look, here's the thing. It's not till next year. No. There's time. There's time, maybe, for things to be improved. Yeah, there might... I mean, are you optimistic?
Oh, without a doubt, man, of course. But, you know, he's just going through a bit of a weird patch in at the moment, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like, you know, he says shit, I say shit, and it all gets a bit out of hand and that, but... We just need to grow up, I guess. But the ball's in his court, man.
It seems to me like you have grown up, though. I mean, I don't mean that in a
Well,
patronising way. I mean,
bit.
you used to be. It used to be. I don't know. I think maybe you disagree, but I always thought you were the unreasonable one and he was the reasonable one. That's how it was presented to us.
Yeah.
And maybe there's some truth in that. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think we're both unreasonable, and we're both... What was the other one?
Reasonable.
Reasonable. Yeah.
But right now, you seem to be being very reasonable.
I'm being
I don't know what Noel's saying, to be fair. I don't know
No, he's
what
been that other word.
Yeah, OK.
Yeah.
Unreasonable.
I'm being really... I'm
OK,
being really reasonable.
well, then let's drill into this bit. So, is he being unreasonable, do you think, because you were once so unreasonable that he just thought, that's it, I'm done, not even ever going to change? Or is he being unreasonable because he is now just being unreasonable?
You're doing well with this unreasonable.
Yeah, I'm keeping...
You're showing off now, aren't you?
I think I've got it right, and it's a hard word for me to say.
Yeah. You're doing well, man.
So, is there anything in that?
I don't know what it is, man, with him at the moment, you know, or whatever. I don't know why we split up, so I'd like to know. So,
Hold it, but you must have some idea why you split up.
No,
Was it all on him?
Maybe I might have been a bit too rock and roll for him and that, and I might have cancelled a few gigs and that, and I might have stayed up later than I should have some nights, but, you know, we're not fucking Club 7, that's what you do, yeah. So, and I don't know, maybe he just wanted to go solo and do his thing and just be on his own and take all the fun out, you know, he just wanted to do his thing, but I don't know what I've done, really, to be fair, but, you know, we'll get to the bottom of it one day.
But here's the thing, you've both enjoyed now solo success.
Yeah.
All right? I mean, you both came out, I think both of you had a bit of a wobble, both of you now established. And by the way...
No, I've had a wobble, but now I'm doing all right again. I think he's having a wobble now.
We won't get into wobble or unwobble because the whole...
I think he's having a wobble now.
Liam's new album is out now. It was released yesterday. Why Me, Why Not? I've listened to it 4 times since I'm in equipment. I love it. It's really good.
Got
And
some
I
good
mean,
tunes,
I think
mate.
it's your best solo stuff.
Yeah, well, it won't be hard. I've only done 2. This is the second one. But it is better than the last one.
Well, it's better than the last one, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but let me hear some lyrics in it. One of the songs seems to be, am I right in thinking this is about you and Noel, one of us?
Well, no, I've got another brother called Paul, so it's about family, you know what I mean, and people who... It's just about brotherhood and friendships.
But this particular thing here, it does sound like... Because you haven't fallen out with Paul.
What's the lyrics? Get the band back together, you wanker.
No, I mean... You paraphrased it elegantly. But yeah, I mean, that's essentially... I mean, that's the gist of it. The gist of it is, why aren't we doing this great fun thing we did together once again?
I don't think we should have split up, man. You know what I mean? We'd had worse arguments about lesser things and that, and you know, I think we were a proper band, and I think the world I think we need a good band like that. You know, and we did exactly what you said on the tin.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is a massive shame, and you know, many of us, I never saw a whole Oasis gig. I saw you perform because you did my show. I was very pleased when you did, but I've never seen a whole Oasis gig, and I thought I really want to see it, and then you split up too soon.
We were around for 20 years, I was on. Fucking hell, what are you up to? You know what I mean? It's like, you're not like, you know what I mean? Not like these 16-year-olds that weren't born then. You were like, you lived down the corner from us, you know, you could have got off your ass and come and seen us, you know what I mean?
I can see why you don't get on with your brother. I mean, you're like, oh, let it go.
But, what was the question again?
I can't remember. I was just saying, it's a shame. It would be great if you could get better.
Yeah, the main thing has been brothers, man. Forget the band.
But if you were in a band now, presumably you're 47 now. You're an older man.
Yeah.
Noel's an older man. He's older than you, isn't he? A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smaller as well.
You're not helping matters.
But yeah, no, he's 52, I think.
Say something nice about Noel. Because he's probably going to watch this.
He's definitely going to watch it. Well, he's a great songwriter, man.
Yeah, there you go. Noel,
there you go.
Great songwriter. He gives you your props there. Okay, that's good. That's good. One thing I like about you is, and I think I understand it more now, is you often say very provocative things, and I realise now this is you joking. I mean, I think sometimes it was presented in the press as you being serious. When you'd say, not an insult, but a kind of slightly mocking thing or slightly ribbing thing about someone, and people think, OK, why is he being like that? But now I see you're being funny. You're making jokes about people.
Yeah, I'm a comedian, man.
Yeah, but you are. So let's see if you can remember who you were talking about here. He looks like a fucking balloon with a fucking Weetabix crushed on top.
No.
No, not no.
Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney. You said that about Wayne Rooney. OK, this was someone who lived near you. He said, I got told off for throwing stones at his windows, pissed up, asking him to chuck down some bacon rolls.
Yeah, that was the chef. What's he called? The naked chef, dude. Jamie... What's his second name? Jamie... Oliver.
Jamie Oliver, correct.
Because we used to go to the pub across the road in Highgate or in Hampstead, and he bought the house foolishly right across the road from the boozer that we were drinking in. And on the way home, we'd be going, yeah, he's got some scran in there. And he'd come out of his window, he'd be going, Liam, stop fucking about and getting the kids to bed. We're going, just chuck us down a couple of bacon sandwiches. And then he moves, you know what I mean?
I wonder why he moved.
No, but the funny thing is, he's moved up to where I live now as well.
OK, here's another one. I've had more fun with a tin of sardines. Who are you saying that about?
Got to be Noel, man.
It was Noel. This time it was Noel.
See? Mr. Dolphin.
Here's a good one. I like this one. This is quite a long one. Everyone looks like... You're talking about a band here. Everyone looks like they've got fucking nits and eat lentil soup with their sleeves rolled up. They look like fucking Amish people. You know them ones with the big sidies that don't use electricity, growing their own food and putting barns up.
I know it was.
Who was it?
Mumford and Sons.
It was Mumford and Sons. OK. I think that would be a good quiz show. I think we could sell that show.
Yeah. No, I am a bit of a twat.
No. But you know what? I know you were saying...
Funny, man. Funny, innit?
There were jokes.
Yeah, man, I don't wish them any harm. Like, you know, people take the piss out of me.
Yeah.
And I can take it, but, you know, so if they want to get in the ring, that's what it's only a laugh, innit?
OK, but I want to talk to you about your family and your kids. You've got two sons, right? Lennon and what's the other? Jean, yeah? Jean and Lennon. And Molly, your daughter Molly.
Yes.
Because you've got 4 kids, I think.
I have, yeah.
2 sons, 2 daughters. Molly, and now she's 20...
She's 20, and she's 21.
And you only met her for the first time how long ago?
I did, yeah. I met her just last year. And
Now, that must have been quite...
Yeah, well, it was terrible that we left it that long, or it didn't happen beforehand, but... it's the best it's been now, so we're always hanging out with each other. And it's cool, man, and, like, we have to draw the line under the past, and we're steaming into the future with lots of love.
So you have a good, close, loving relationship?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Did you cry when you met her for the first time?
Yeah. And then we went to the pub. Cried a bit more, Janky cried a bit more.
And then...
I have, you know, when we're having nights out, and, you know, you sit there and you know, it's terrible that I didn't see it early, you know, beforehand, but this is what happens sometimes.
But your other daughter you haven't seen yet either, have you?
No.
This is a complicated life. It's quite a complicated life you had.
Yeah.
It's Gemma, and she's like 6, is she?
Yeah.
And when will you meet her, do you think?
I don't know, man. I'll have to wait and just let it happen, you know what I mean? I've no plans, or there's no plans for to meet up yet, but I'm sure it'll happen.
But you wouldn't want to instigate that, knowing how you feel about meeting Molly and thinking, oh, maybe I should.
Well, I definitely don't want to leave it that long, but it's not just out of me either as well. It's out of
of course,
girl's
that's her mum
as well,
yeah.
We'll see, man.
It's complicated.
Life is complicated.
But family obviously is important to you. I mean, the fact that I know how close you are to your brother Paul, to your mum Peggy, and also, obviously, in a weird way, to Noel. I mean, it's not just because you were in a band together.
No, I adore that kid, man. I adore all my brothers and that, you know what I mean? I adore my family, and of course, family's the most important thing. Rock and roll comes second, man.
Well, let's hope that rock and roll and family can come back together with you and Noel finally burying the hatchet. Because it does sound to me like you're in the right place for it.
Oh, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to have a good time again, man.
OK, I'm giving that an intro. Noel, if you're watching, come on the show anytime in the near future. We'll have a similar conversation. You can get it off your chest in the same way, and maybe let's see if we can get the band back together. Wouldn't that be great?
Let me sit on my knees.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Liam Gallagher, ladies and gentlemen. Liam, amazing. Thank you. And Liam, as I said, he's going to be performing at the end of the show, and it's going to be amazing. Still to come on the programme, Michelle Keegan will be here, Sean Bean and Rose Matafeo. Don't go away.